Can you tell me an interesting story from your practice?
I would love to. I have so many stories, but let me tell you about the story of working with a man who had digestion issues. When he was in college, he was training to be part of the Olympics team for the Olympics Games. Mm-hmm. And as he was training, all of a sudden, out of the blue, without having any reason, he actually developed severe health issues. He wasn't able to eat much. He really needed to drop out of school in order to be able to.
What was the root cause?
So he had to drop out of school in order to take care of his health, and the root cause was all gut issues. He couldn't eat much. He was actually limited to 10 foods that he can ingest. Can you imagine how limiting that would be?
That's not a big variety.
No, not much variety at all.
For a person who likes to eat like me.
Yes, you understand. And so that severely limited his life, and there was always issues with his gut, right? Always. Mm. And about a decade later, he ended up in my office. And here's what he experienced. He experienced a past life where he was a bullfighter. And he went to this epic scene of him being in the middle of an arena and he was fighting a bull. And imagine the crowd cheering, the crowd roaring, and imagine how right there for just a split second he didn't get out of the bull's way. And the bull, right when the bull's horn went right through the middle of his stomach and his gut spilled in the dust, and there was such an epic moment of the heat and the crowd roaring. You know, he was seeing it everything almost in a slow motion, and it was such an emotional experience for him. And when he came out of the regression, out of this life, he put the two and two together. He was getting ready to compete in the Olympics, and there he was. He developed a gut issue right in his stomach, and so he realized that it's safe for him to be in front of people. It's safe for him to be seen. That if he exposes himself to be in the center of attention, he will not get hurt again, because that's where the body went. The body went to the memory of, if I'm in the middle of a stadium, the crowd cheering, it will be the death of me. And so that's how the body really went into protecting him, into safety. And so he walked out of our session, and as he was leaving, he said to me, "I'm going to go get a burger." Now, for him, that was a luxury, right? And the following day, his wife came in for a session with me, and she walks in and she says to me, "Mira, what did you do to my husband?" That's what she said. And I said to her, "Why?" And she told me, "We had Italian as a family for the first time last night. It has never happened in our marriage, because he simply couldn't eat the pasta. He couldn't eat the gluten before." And so she said, "He's healed. He's done." So that's the kind of transformation I witness every day, not only physical, but also emotional. Because once you understand the bigger picture, you're able to do better. You're able to really create change.